What's going on, guys? Getting rigged up for the final Toyota Series of the year, besides the championship, the final Northern Toyota Series. Potomac River, September, and it has been extremely tough. Probably, I bet this might be one of the toughest practices I've ever really had. Spent about 2.5 days practicing. First day, caught one fish and shook off a couple. The one that I caught was punching. And then I shook off 2 or 3 punching, and then had another one on a frog that I shook off. But that was pretty much the extent of that, and it was all kind of out of one little area. And then the rest of the time, got a couple frog blow-ups that I ended up shaking off. Caught one frog fish, about 2.5, 2 3/4, something like that. And then the rest of them I kind of just shook off. Just because the bite's been so tough, I really don't want to catch anything that might bite during the tournament. So getting some rods rigged up right now. This is the frog I was done. That's actually Bobby Lane's new frog with Berkeley. He gave me a couple of those. It seems to get through the matted up cover pretty good. It's a little bit wider than a Spro frog, but kind of like that one, so we'll see. The one that I actually did catch was hooked really good, and the body's pretty soft, so we're gonna give it a try tomorrow, see what happens. Hopefully the hookup ratio on it is pretty solid. Just this one's just like a black and purple. So primarily, hopefully, we'll be throwing this guy and punching a Bandito bug. And those are hopefully the only 2 things I really need to do. And if I get 5 bites doing that, I'll probably have the weight that I need to have. So the weights are going to be pretty low here for the Potomac. Probably going to be like 12 a day to make the top 25 cut, and I bet maybe 10 a day would get you paid. 14 a day, 15 a day is probably what it's going to take to get close to the win. So punching and frogging, I think, are going to be my best 2 shots at that. So that's the punching setup I've been using here in practice this week. Just a 1.5 ounce epic tungsten with a Alabama craw Bandito bug. So I seem to like this color a lot every time I've been on the Potomac. So we're gonna go with in the morning. Early boat number tomorrow, so I'll have a shorter day, which is okay. I've got one spot that I kind of want to start on. It's gonna be pretty low tide right at launch. I got one spot that's a little bit deeper that I might throw like a chatterbait topwater on, just to see if I can get a few fish in the boat. If I can get 2 or 3, even 1 fish in the boat first thing in the morning, that would probably go a long way. So I'm gonna start on that, hopefully. If I can get on it, it's a little spot, so I'm hoping with being a relatively early boat number, I can get on it, and then rest of the day, we're gonna frog and punch, see what we come up with. All right, guys, getting rigged up for the morning, getting some Bandito bugs here ready. Bama Bug is this color. The bite's super tough, so one thing that I'm gonna do just to maximize my bites, hopefully get them in the boat, is I'm gonna take them all out of the package here, take them out of the clamshell, just toss them in there so they're all just kind of loose like that. And then some of my older subscribers might recognize this, the fish bomb. So I used to use it a lot. They're kind of in a transition, so they weren't really selling it, but I have been using it a bunch. They're coming back, so I'm gonna link that in the description. But this is the Extreme Garlic UV. So it's got some UV in it, it's got the garlic scent. So what I'm gonna do is just spray it right there in the bag. Prime It Up is the brand new one. I'm just gonna spray it right there in the bag, hit it a couple times, and then kind of just go like that with the bag. It'll disperse it right in there. And it's gonna be really hard to see on camera, but it actually kind of gives the baits a glow in there, and especially in the water. And that garlic, I mean, it can't hurt anything. So as tough as the bite is, any little advantage that you can get is gonna be worth it.
Too late.
Nice
fish.
Thank you. That's the kind that'll go a long way.
I'm guessing 5.
He's probably 4.
4.7?
He's just under 4.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes, shoot.
I'm gonna get him in the boat quicker than you can get the net.
Nope. I was trying. Two.
Almost 3.
Got him. There you go. Good pull. 2.5.
Yeah. Oh God. Come on, get it.
Seems like it gets the weeds better.
You had time for that one.
I had time for that one. Yes, sir. That's fine. Good job, buddy. I was going to get one of them, dang it.
Alright, now if I can just get rid of that first little guy.
What you got now?
12.
Big one.
Thank you.
From 0.8 to 3.5.
Yep. Yes, there we go. That's the one I needed. There we go. That'll put me close to leading right there.
Bring it till you're left a little bit.
Alright, I'll hand this up to one of you guys up here.
Don't matter to me.
Got it.
Appreciate it.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
Good job.
18 pounds.
Close to it, yeah.
Man, nice job.
Right now, keep it open one more day. Keep your toes and go get the captain. Co-angler out of Warren Valley, Pennsylvania. Got a file on the back of the boat. Another big bag out of the back of the boat. Said the first man 14 pounds and 7 ounces. We're going to get a captain. I'll see one or two. The fish is 4.8 on the co-angler side. 4.8. So you look too scared with that.
5 and 5. That thing's big.
Just under 5.
Christian Greico with the big bass bag. Florida Pro. Limit the bass and the kicker. That's good news. Listen up. Huge bag for Potomac River standards. New leader. We just saw Ron Nelson with 15.7. Christian Greico says, watch this. 18 pounds and 1 ounce. Let's hold up a bass, Christian Greico. Let's see one or two. And they're not biting. That's it. Watch this, he says. They're always biting.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. I don't know what I did.
Got a 6-1 on top of the big bass.
I don't got a 6-pounder.
Saving a 6-pounder for tomorrow, man. A great bag, though. Good work, man.
Appreciate
I'll see
it.
you in the morning. Good work.
Well, guys, we grabbed the day 1 lead, 18 pounds and an ounce. Kind of figured that I'd be up there once I caught that last big fish, a 4 3/4. 18 pounds is a pretty good bag on the Potomac, and especially when it's fishing tough. But still got our work cut out for us tomorrow. The weights are actually pretty tight. So there's one guy with 17 behind me, then there's a 16, and then several 15s. So definitely gonna have to catch them again tomorrow to stay up there. But the bite was definitely tough. Luckily ran into some quality fish, and kind of what I figured would be the case. Figured if I caught 5 fish on the old Bandito bug, 1.5 ounce epic weight, figured if 5 fish came in the boat off of that guy, I would probably have a pretty decent bag, and it all worked out for me today. So hopefully tomorrow I can get close, or if not, replicate what I did today. But it's definitely a tough bite. I definitely put some pressure on those fish. There's 2 other guys kind of fishing the same area. They fished it hard, so hoping that they'll reload a little bit in there. Basically caught all my fish off of one little stretch, so it's a little bit concerning, but I know there's a group of fish there. Just hoping that there's enough to get me through at least one more day, and then we'll kind of just see what happens going into day 3. But task at hand is catching them on day 2. From what I can see, looks like I'll just have that Bandito bug and a frog in my hand all day. Did get one nice one on the frog. Called one out that I had caught on a frog, and then I got a couple more blow-ups on it where they missed it. So definitely a little bit of a frog bite. So I'm gonna mix in the frog, mix in the punching bite, and see what we come up with. But looking good so far. Potomac's been good to me in the past. Hopefully we can keep it up. This guy, the Bama Bug, Bandito bug, has got them for me every time so far. So let's see if day 2, it'll be my lucky bait again.